What's up? It's the Binding of Isaac. It's your boy Northernlion, and we lost like freaking wicked badly on the last one, dude. It was a nightmare. Now, actually, because we're recording so much less Isaac, this is the wrong save file. Because we're recording so much less Isaac. Wait, we won on the last episode. Because we're recording so much less Isaac these days, it's been like 4 days since I last played, and as such, I think I've lost all ability to understand what happened in this previous thread of dialogue, if you know what I mean. So we have Lilith. We haven't done anything with Lilith yet because she's difficult and she sucks and I hate her. But you know what Lilith is pretty good at is greed mode. So maybe that could be like our gateway drug here. Kekwa wills. Here it comes, another year. Yeah, there's no joke, like, Isaac is like the series that I've set my watch to, and the fact that we're recording, I'm not a huge fan of this, but I'll do it anyway. The fact that we're recording a little bit less of it, I've kind of lost the, let me put it this way, because when I say that I've lost something, it sounds negative. What I've gained is like a lot of time to check out new games, which I think is really for the positive for pretty much everybody. But what I've accidentally ended up doing is recording like 2 weeks of backlog, because 2 weeks of backlog is essentially the same as what would normally come out during 1 week, and I've got all this built up Isaac muscle memory. So I'm basically accidentally still making far too much Isaac, just releasing it more slowly, and I'm trying to like adjust for that, but it's a period that takes time to do so. Like, I could never play Isaac for like the next week and be completely fine, like barely even put a dent in what I've got in the can here. So I gotta settle into a much more regimented routine, you know? You know, they say, like, when you're working out, the rest is as important as the exercise. That's clearly false. The catch-22 is that you gotta do the exercise for the rest to mean anything. Too much rest is just, you know, being lazy, which I can relate to. But we're doing a lot of Isaac exercise here. We need to program in some more rest days for ourselves so we can get Isaac hypertrophy and get to the point where we start building our Isaac muscles back up here. But we've been doing fine on the new save file. I'm not super pleased with the damage we took just there, but this is why Lilith is like a 10 out of 10 greed mode character, is the ability to use our incubuddies here to just stack up and basically do everything that can be done in one shot and make our life easier than it is for a lot of other characters. So we still, like, we've been really investing in deals with the angel instead of deals with the devil in greed mode, for the most part. Mostly, one of the reasons behind that, by the way, is because chaos apparently shows up all the freaking time. Might as well do this. The only time we're not going to press the button is if it seems like we'll die if we do. Or we'll likely die if we do, is maybe a better way to describe that. Because we're going to lose 4 incubuddies here, or 3 incubuddies. We have 1/4 the damage output. Placenta, it's like a okay greed mode item. We've already lost all of our demon hearts, so it seems like not a bad choice, obviously. I don't think we take black powder, and we've kind of got a greed mode formula working for us here, for better or for worse. Take the key. We should probably buy another key. But first we get hot bombs. Well, we could buy a key on the next floor if we want to. And with hot bombs, you probably want to use a bomb here. That gave us 10 cents. It's extremely good. I don't think we really want to pay for HP. We should get some naturally, so we'll blow that up. It's another 5 cents. I will definitely pay for blue cap, which is HP N tiers. And I'll definitely pay for compound fracture. And then we don't really have anything else to do here. So what I'll do is blow that up, and oh my god, it worked. I was mostly just hoping to get the bomb for free, but instead we not only got the bomb for free, but also got analog stick, which is a tiers upgrade. We could have replaced that with we could have used our resources to reroll on the reroll machine. Kind of a confusing sentence, I suppose, but not necessary, I would say. And we'll blow this guy up, hope to get a key. Didn't get a key, but effectively got 2 cents for free. And dude, pretty good first floor here. HP, 2 tiers upgrades. Actually, 2 HP upgrades as well, because of placenta. Some bombs. Whatever the heck we're going to get out of compound fracture, which I always confuse myself with. I think the real benefit is that it's sort of like the parasite, but I might be missing something. Alright, 2 out of 3 good pills, please. That's actually completely fine. Yeah, actually starting with this is amazing. Dude, I'm almost at the point... I'll be straight up with you. I'm not taking Dr. Fetus on a Lilith run. It's just asking for trouble. Or fun times, one of the two, but I will take growth hormones. I sort of don't want to take chaos. We've taken chaos on almost every single, let's try this. We've taken chaos on almost every single greed mode run so far, and it's just like, I've lost the sense of tailoring my own run. So let's try to mix it up a little bit. This time we're going to ignore chaos, even though it probably does give us a better chance. And instead, we're going to try to build our own run kind of holistically, instead of just relying on chaos to give us guppy items that we can buy on the cheap, right? So, I will say a 10 out of 10 trinket for us, just crunching the numbers. Dude, if we can get AAA battery, I'm going to be stoked. That's my new thing. I put H's in words where they don't belong. That one, second one didn't really work. I figured, you know, if I can't get... I'm not actually mad about this, by the way, but let's harp on it as if I am. If I can't get people to think that I pronounce words correctly to begin with, why don't we just go way over the top, start pronouncing words in deliberately a bit of an incendiary fashion, and then, I don't know, slowly watch my career die. Probably is the result that we'd see as a cause and effect relationship with that. But yeah, what a beautiful way to watch it go. I hate to see it go, but I love to watch it leave, as they say. Anyway, AAA battery is what I was going to suggest, so we could get our math to line up. But our math actually seems to have lined up already to allow us to get a charge as soon as we press the next button. So maybe I was not quite correct about that. Either way, that was like a comically easy floor there. Give maybe one reroll with coins. Tell you what, I'm gonna go one deeper. Yas, I will take Odd Mushroom. Small damage downgrade, nice tiers upgrade. I can't remember if it breaks the cap, but I'm gonna risk it not breaking the cap, and it didn't. So, I am a silly boy. Either way, down to the next floor. No tinted rocks, and we're good to go here. I mean, this run is looking fantastic. We did lower our damage on the last floor by taking Skinny Odd Mushroom, but I mean, that's an old controversy, whether or not Skinny Odd Mushroom is worth it. I think Skinny Odd Mushroom is worth it, like, 98% of the time. Somewhere in that vicinity, at least. Take this. Don't really want Spirit Hearts. Check for a secret room. Okay. And pick up some more Spirit Hearts. But we don't have enough money to buy anything here, so we're kind of... Oh, dude, we don't have to pay for... we traded a Spirit Heart for a key there, which is actually kind of nice. And we get the Parasite, which I have no idea how that actually works with Compound Fracture. The answer appears to be that it works very well with Compound Fracture, so lucky us. I don't see us losing this run, so at some point we have to, you know, figure out whether or not we're going to start saving. I don't think we're quite at save all of our money level, but we'll see as time progresses here. Because I can't speak, I can't hold still. The only thing I really know is she got sex appeal. That's, you know, if I was actually gonna workshop a character, I think my character is a guy who reads song lyrics that cheat in order to earn a rhyme and says them in a normal English language voice. Now that's a hard thing to kind of conjure up at runtime, but Crazy Town's Butterfly is definitely guilty of that. I can't think, I can't hold still. The only thing I really know is she got sex appeal. She's got a sexual pill? Like a Cialis? Or even a Viagra? I don't know why they all sound like the names of Greek gods. I have seen this before, and I'm actually asking out of curiosity, because I'm assuming, you know, we got a cosmopolitan group of people that watch this. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask if, you know, you take boner pills. That's a little, I'm overstepping my bounds there. But I watched an ad recently. I think it was, what was it before? Because it was important. I think it was like a sporting event. And there was an ad for something. Ooh, we've unlocked Conquest. No wonder we got Meat Boy so easily. We didn't even have Conquest unlocked. Anyway, I think we should take the Halo this early in the game and maybe skip the rest. It was an ad, and it had a lot of middle-aged and older individuals frolicking around, doing things, and it was like, you should take blah. This is why you should take blah. But it never, ever mentioned the proximate cause for why you would need this medication. To the point that I started to get a little upset, if I'm being honest. I'm going to take this to get closer to spawn. And it ended up working out really nicely, actually. I don't want to say that I got offended, because, you know, of course, medical issues are your own business. However, I was watching an advertisement for a medication that never said what it treated or what the effects of it were. It mostly was just almost like an Adult Swim style montage of those tacky moments in pharmaceutical commercials where it's always like, you know, my life has been taken away from me, and then this medication brought it back, and it's like him, you know, playing frisbee with his daughter or something. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say it's boner pills. But I feel like the boner pills ads are not discreet. They don't say, hey, this will give you a big old hard-on. But they show, like, you know... So there used to be the ones that were like, good morning, it's fun. And, you know, it shows Bob smiling and his wife smiling as well. And you can piece it together. This, I can't stress enough. This one was literally just old dudes playing around outside. It was like they were trying to advertise... It was like an ad taken out by their competition to be weird. So I don't know if anyone has ever seen this. I know I'm giving you vague criteria here. But if you're familiar with this, please let me know, because the curiosity has just been eating me up inside. It's probably something innocuous like blood pressure medication, but I do worry that maybe it's actually an advertisement that awoke like some sleeper agents deep in the American South or something like that. Like some Manchurian Candidate stuff, you know? It feels like I watched it in a fever dream. Dude, we are actually crushing. Our tiers are not individually that strong, but we are just like... Oh, I forgot we had Holy Mantle as well, but we are just dominating in terms of efficiency of those tiers. Because, like, every shot... oh, I didn't mean to buy that. We can make use of it, but I didn't mean to buy it. Every shot... We don't need battery. Generates like 4 shots off of it. Can this give you Bandage Girl? If it can give you Bandage Girl, we gotta try, basically. And I'll take that as well. It only gives boys who are meaty? Dude, with Holy Mantle, go for the 2-4 levels. I think you got it, dude. Take Spider Mod as well, it's cheap. Now I've invested in winning as opposed to, Oh, and dude, we're gonna get at least 1 extra level 4 Meat Boy every time we press the button, right? I believe. I think that's the case. I know it looked like we only had 1 there, but I think that's just a byproduct of them, like, overlapping. Yeah, so Nightlight is just okay. Mr. Dolly gives us a range upgrade, which is irrelevant, but it does give us 1 black heart, which is somewhat valuable, I suppose. Let's just worry about winning now. Because I have kind of, I'm gonna take this. I have kind of risked everything for Potato Peeler, which might have debatably been a horrible idea. Either way, let's get this show on the road. So we got 2 Meat Boys. I really want to see what happens when we get our next play. Do we have 4 Meat Boys? We have 2 Meat Boys. I feel like this is something we tested recently with exactly the same result. Box of Friends doesn't increment our Meat Boys? Oh, no, it gives us an orbital. That's right. Alright, that kind of sucks. It makes sense, but... Well, it doesn't, it doesn't. It makes sense because it's obviously like a hard-coded edge case where orbitals just go up a level for Meat Boy and Bandage Girl, but at the same time, I don't have Cube of Meat. I have, you know, 2 Meat Boys that I created through an item that no longer exists. I don't think we need to get that battery, so let's... there's 2 batteries, so we definitely should get 1 and use it. But that's mostly just because of, like, generic best practices. Either way, dude, we're gonna steamroll these sections. Where things are gonna become much trickier is, when it comes time... Oh, please, Spirit Hearts. Well, Walking on Sunshine's okay. Luck Up is nice if we can get it to manifest. What's our other card? The Sun. The Sun with no red hearts doesn't matter. Walking on Sunshine does. And we can go here, because we have, I forgot we had Holy Mantle. So what do? I think you grab a bomb and walk on the spikes for no reason. That's a big part of it. You blow that up, that sucked. Okay, so then Go back in here. We got that right. We need another bomb in order to take advantage of that. Just wait it out a second here. Wait it out. Turns out the battery wouldn't have been that bad. Now, spending a lot of money on batteries here, on bombs, that's not really good practice most of the time. Got a little lucky. That one worked out really nicely for us. So the next step is start using this roll machine. You get spun, which is very nice, of course. Some of the time. And then you hope for 5 cents here. Because I wanted 9 volt, but it's probably irrelevant. Alright, I guess we're out here. In the fields where we're fighting for our meals. How many floors we got left? It seems easy enough right now, but we do want to continue donating. $0.10 is not a lot to donate. And we absolutely need to have a full charge available for our Mega Greed fight. Or we're going to be unhappy with the results, I think. So just push this up here. I mean, on one hand, I don't feel like I should need to apologize. But on the other hand, I feel like people sort of like have the wrong idea with apologies. I'm going to use this and then use this. Like people... And I've said this many times before, but I still think like it's not like it falls on deaf ears. People take an apology as a sign of weakness, which I don't agree with. So I'm gonna say, there's like 2 tangents in here. I apologize that these Greed Mode episodes tend to be a little bit shorter, but I also understand if you're like, you don't need to apologize, you beta, garbage man. You didn't make the game. And it's true. I like the Greed Mode runs. I guess we could save this battery and then use the charges as much as you want. We didn't make the game, and the Greed Mode runs tend to be shorter, and they're also a little bit easier, and they've got to be done. So it's kind of like that perfect storm of like, why sweat it, right? But I like apologizing. I don't see apologizing as a sign of weakness. I see apologizing as long as it's something that, is a productive apology. I think it's a sign of courage to apologize, to admit that you've done something wrong and try to work past that. I did lose Holy Mantle there, so I'm not necessarily taking responsibility for the fact that the Greed Mode episodes tend to be shorter. Rather, what I'm doing is saying, I know a lot of people out there want like, 40 plus minutes of Isaac entertainment a day. Greed Mode sometimes gives you 21 minutes of Isaac entertainment a day. All I can really say is that we'll be past it. And I hope you're enjoying the Greed Mode runs while they happen, because it's one of those, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. We admonished Greed Mode, and then it never came back. Well, we can't even get rerolls here, so we gotta kind of take a little think, wouldn't you say? We could buy damage upgrades, tears upgrades. That's Pisces, so it's not even Spirit Hearts. We can't really buy Spirit Hearts. I think this is going to be surprisingly tight. Looking for secret rooms. For no reason, really, but okay. 5 cents to blow up a Tinted Rock. I think at this point is a very good compromise. Well worth it. Okay, and we had 2 more bombs. We could use those bombs against the boss, but there's not really much reason to. Use one here. Sure, okay. I'll use one here. Oh! I mean, I didn't even pick up the key there. That's a little unfortunate, but okay. We should still be fine. Holy Mantle protects us once. I was hoping to at least get 1 penny for a bomb. Normally a terrible trade, but, in Greed Mode, why not? Is kind of my perspective on it. If we don't need the bomb for combat, we might as well donate 1 more cent, right? It's the same reason I'm going to blow this guy up. And we'll head through to the Ultra Greed fight. It should be relatively easily. What was that? Relatively easily. The one thing I will say about Greed Mode runs is that, like, I feel like I don't get to build a longer bit. So we'll try to keep, like, this is the appetizer. And at least we're building, like, some support as Lilith. We're building confidence. We're getting a base level interaction with this character that I can understand. Now, Greed Mode tends to be easier because, for the most part, you can just buy whatever you would like to buy. And, the items that you buy tend to be better than items that you don't have any choice over selecting. In case that's not abundantly clear, but I imagine it probably is for many of you because it's the second time for a lot of you to be watching this stuff. So it looks like we're easily going to be able to get through this. Donate more money. Our greed machine is at like 200 and something, I think. That hurts me when you do that. The keys are irrelevant. Like, the runoff from our, like, lump of coal, compound fracture, parasite shots are just gonna kill them. Dude, the only thing that would make this run better is static tears, or Jacob's ladder. I know they're pretty similar, but, to get all of these shots, like, really quickly getting out there, you can't really see because of lump of coal, but, like, the shot speed seems pretty solid right now. And then, every single one of them creating electricity bursts would be, like, 10 out of 10. This run at present is like a 9. So, fairly easily done there. Box of Friends has appeared in the basement, which is kind of a bummer because I will never, ever buy that item as anybody. Box of Friends does show up in the shop, but it's so rarely, like, a sensible choice. The majority of the time, it's like, I mean, what familiars are you looking to double? Anyway, I mean, there's a... Incubus is a good one. Little Brimstone, I understand. Either way, 3, 2, 1. Drop on Stenoma, that's 290 cents. I don't think we can, like, blow this guy up, right? He did take 600 damage from it, but apart from that, nothing. Alright, easy little aperitif to get us into the mood here. I'm going to record some more Isaac. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It was a short one, but we'll be back tomorrow. And every day after that until the heat death of the universe. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.